Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Silver Team of the Week card to review today. So we're taking a look at Adeyemi, that's his name. Probably definitely not right, but we're taking a look at a card that is 5'10", medium work rates, left-footed, with a 4-star skill move capability and a 3-star weak foot. Now, the interesting variable with this card is that if you have been consistently doing the Silver Team of the Week cards, this is a direct link with the Switzerland player over here, Okafor, right? So an interesting variable to work with over there, especially if you are a Red Bull Salzburg fan. Salzburg fan, okay. So yeah, 5'10", medium, 4-star, 3-star. In regards to his in-game traits, he has the flare trait. In regards to his in-game abilities, he's got 93 acceleration with 92 sprint speed, so you do not have to improve the pace as much as possible. His base card stats for shooting is actually not bad for a silver card, so I actually want to take a look and see what I would actually give a card like this. So Adeyemi. So Adeyemi's card. That's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Adeyemi. People are giving him a finisher, a marksman, a deadeye. Finisher, a marksman, a deadeye. Finisher, a deadeye. Nah, I'd give him a deadeye. The reason why you give cards like this deadeye is because they're silvers, right? And because their base card stats for dribbling is not necessarily crazy, you might as well improve their attacking AI and their shooting stats as much as possible so that when they do get into position, they can just shoot the ball really nicely and pass the ball really nicely, because you do mostly short passes anyway, so you don't necessarily need to improve the long passes for a card like this. So the way that I'm going to line up with this team, I might have to make some changes because definitely can't start off with those two guys in the midfield. It's just not going to work out great. We're going to go ahead and get my two homie Gs that just do work for me constantly. And that is going to be Ronaldo Sanchez and De Jong. So Ronaldo Sanchez is a 82 rated player. So we're just going to go ahead and pick him up here. There we go. That way we can actually sub on those two midfielders over there, which will work out perfectly. So we'll take out Dani Olmo. The way that I'm going to try out this card is because of Quang. I remember Quang's off the ball moving quite well. Okay, so Italian Stallions 352 is going to look like this. If you guys haven't watched the video yet, be sure to go do so. We'll be playing 5 and 5 balance, and then we're going to have Adeyemi as the right striker with Hwang on the left side. Both of them are going to be on stay central, getting behind, with the Cam on stay forward. The two CDMs I will rotate, so we'll just make sure that we put on Ronaldo Sanchez and De Jong on base chemistry there, because way better than what I have right now. So yeah, let's get into a game and see how he plays. Calvert-Lewin, Conte, Ziyech, typical back four. I wonder if that's like a first owner team, because he's using Robertson as a right back, which is a little strange, but I guess he wants that link to Joe Gomez without having Gini Wijnaldum. All right, so we're just going to make those changes just to make sure I have two solid CDMs, and we'll go from there.
Special. Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for.
Well, you can already tell he follows that instruction well. He was doing it pretty quickly right there, actually. I think it'll work well with his work rates for sure. Nice little aggressive run right here. Through on goal. We'll try a chip shot. Ah, not enough power right there. He is a left-footed player, so it's actually interesting that I'm using him on the right side because of that reason, because the two strikers always rotate with each other. So I just want to see how he's going to play on that side first, and then we'll see what's up. But let's see if we can get some opportunities here with Okafor. Little cross. Oof, Douglas Costa actually attacks that ball really well. The Deadeye chemistry style seems to be working really well for him. Again, because he's a silver, I think it just makes more sense to do that for these cards more than anything. Huh. I could have just shot that ball, obviously, but I just wanted to see what his volleys would be like there. I think the Deadeye chemistry style definitely improved the shooting as much as it possibly could, which is pretty cool. Oh, fake shots. Oh, almost got that through.
Well, not hard to read that pass.
Oh, that's the one we were looking for. I shouldn't have dribbled that way. That was actually really bad dribbling by my part.
Level. What a save that was from the keeper.
First time pass. Nice. Again, short passing, increasing that as much as possible for regular passes like that. Really nice. I like how he's really following the stay central, getting behind tactic really well. His off-the-ball movement's actually solid too. Look at this run right here. Oh, fake shot. We'll try with his weak foot. Obviously not going to work out that well. Finesse shot from a bad angle. Oh, okay. Still able to hit a turnaround strike. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Players like this, if you have them on stay central getting behind, you do mostly want to use them on the left side for sure, because shooting across goal is actually pretty effective nowadays, so it wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing to have these players getting in behind, but in a good position where they can just shoot the ball instantly once they get inside the 18-yard box. Like right here, if he goes to the left side, see how he goes to the right side? It'd be better if he went to the left side, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to try him on that right side just to see what's up. Shot from that angle. Oh, I thought I was going to score when the goalkeeper was that close to me. Normally from angles like that, you could definitely try the ball roll touch, but it's a little bit far away from the goalkeeper. But a chip shot would definitely work out really nicely there too. I just want to see what his shot would be like on his strong foot there. Nice. Ball roll touch. Gets into position well. He definitely rotates with the other players really nicely. I would definitely give him a dead eye, boys. Improve his attacking AI as much as possible so that when players kind of push out of position, he utilizes it as quickly as possible. I wanted to try the finesse shot off of a bad dribble there. Yeah, you make sure you use players like this on the left side. Like, if he's a left-footed player, just use him on that side. Whenever he does get into a moment where he has to use his weak foot, it'll be perfectly fine. The medium work rates don't seem to be a big issue with this card, because if you force instructions out of the card anyways, his attacking AI will be perfectly fine. But it's very basic attacking AI. Like, it's just a good stay central, get him behind type striker for sure. Usually with silver players, they don't really have very noticeable like base characteristics. As long as you improve their attacking AI as much as possible, and you just move normally with them, they do very basic stuff. Wes Morgan, however, was actually a really good silver player. I really enjoyed using that card. I have him in my silver team for this for these types of objectives. Silver tourneys are really fun, man. I like getting the gameplay objectives through them because Chowdhury is really fun to use. Akinfen was really fun to use. Like, those types of players are pretty cool to have. It kind of offers a support right here, actually. And he read it well, intercepting it. No fake shot. Nice, good finish there, actually. Body feint, instant touch. Nice little shot across goal. Beautiful stuff. Stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. First time chip. Ah, yeah, not ideal, not ideal. It was ideal. I just didn't put enough power into it, to be fair. He does have a very interesting base characteristic, though. Like, this one is definitely noticeable. He kind of acts like a false 9 from time to time, and I guess that's where you actually notice his medium work rates as much as possible. I think that's where you definitely see it the most. The visitors have totally controlled possession, and all of their team are enjoying this. Touch, power strike, nice little finish. Driven shots driven passes are really good in those areas, because if your player just settles the ball in a certain way, it just allows you to take like that instant shot immediately. All right, guys. So final verdict on the Adeyemi card. I'm definitely saying the name wrong, and I really apologize for that. I don't know who this guy is, to be honest. But, you know, he's a pretty cool card. I think the only base characteristic that I realized with a card like this is that he does act like a false 9 in a sense, because of the medium work rates that he has. It actually translates really well in game. You can definitely see it a lot. The acceleration and sprint speed that he has for base card stats is already perfectly fine. You don't necessarily need to improve that in any way. When it comes to dribbling, especially since he's a silver card, I wouldn't necessarily focus too much on improving his dribbling, because I feel like if you can improve his shooting as much as possible, as well as his passing, it'll make for a better general gameplay experience for you, because our cards always play to their base characteristics the most, so it just makes the most sense to be able to pass and shoot as much as you possibly can with a card like this. And it's important that attacking AI is improved as much as possible too, so that they kind of like utilize empty space well. But I did, like I said, notice that even on Stage Central getting behind, he is a type of player that will kind of like drop back to you and like offer his support and then make those attacking runs. So those instructions work out really well for this card. Obviously, the other very cool variable of this card, again, is the fact that if you did do the silver team of the week card from before, which, what was his name again? It was Okafor. Then obviously you have some really cool dynamics that you can work with right there, right? So yeah, it's a pretty cool card. It's a cool card because of that specific link right there, and because it's a usable version of that card. And getting that link and then just needing to buy other players in other positions is not necessarily a big deal. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.